Grade 10, let's look at possible answers to our test that we've just written. All right, 1.1, it asks us to write the following numbers in words. All right, I remember telling you this yesterday. This was supposed to be, oh, this is a million. So what shall we say? We shall say 1, 100, 57. 57 million. Then we go to the next one, which is 300. 340, 46, these are thousands. 700, 700, 90, 94. This is the answer to question number 1.1.1. All right, what about 1.1.2? These are 3, okay. That means it's in thousands. What shall we say? We shall say 300, 300, 70, 71,000, 71,300, 370. Okay. 1.1. Sorry, 1.1, so 1.1, 1.2.1. They are asking us calculate the value of the following without using a calculator. This is when we use the board mass. Board mass. Do we have brackets? Yes. Sorry, do we have brackets? No. We have off? No. Do we have division? Yes. So simply meaning it's 24 times. When you divide 80, you remain with 8. So here the answer ends up being, the answer becomes 120. 120. 192. The answer becomes 192. Let's look at this one here. We use still board mass. Board mass. Do you have brackets? Yes. We start with brackets because there's nothing here. It means multiplication times what's in the bracket? It's 7. So the answer becomes 28. So body mass, no of, division, multiplication. The answer became 28. All right, we got 1.3. 1.3 okay, 1.3 wants us to round off 1 to 1 decimal place, meaning we should remain with one number after the decimal. One number after the decimal. So a number after the decimal, if it's 1, that means this one becomes 0. So this one is less than 5, so it remains. So it's 39,7. This is the answer. To the nearest unit, that means we need to stop here. All these decimals have to disappear. So this one becomes 7374. We look at question number 2. Mr. Nkosi Marcelina received a large payment out of 2,555,450 from the Road Accident Fund, RAF. He decided to share 1,500,000 between his wife, number 1, 2, Butle, 3, their 2 kids, supposed to be 2 children. 2 children, Toko and Naledi, in a ratio of this much. That means this is the wife, this is Butle, then the 2 children. we'll have to share that. Use the information above to answer the following question. Determine the term ratio. This is the compulsion. The compulsion between or among quantities with, I need to see the word same unit. Okay, calculate the amount that his wife Boutle will receive. Oh, wait. The wife is called Boutle. So that means this is Boutle, the wife, one for the first child and the other child. Because it says wife Boutle and the two kids. And here it comes. Calculate the amount that his wife Boutle will receive. So she receives 4 out of what? Anyway, let's first do that. First and foremost, we shall add up the ratios. 4 plus 3 plus 3. This becomes 10. You see that? Then the wife is getting 4, so it's 4 out of 10 times 1,500,000. So 4 divided by 10 times 1,500,000. This will lead to 600, 660. This will lead to 600,000. So Boutle, the wife, will get 600,000. Naledi decided to give 1/10 of her earnings to the church for tithe. So we need to calculate the tithe. So tithe is the same as 1/10, but of what? Of the money that the person received. So Naledi, remember the children both receive equal ratio. So Naledi only will receive 3/10 times 1,000,000, which would equal to 400,000. So this is the 400,000 we shall multiply by 1/10 because we're looking for a tithe. Because we're looking for a tithe. And here I believe the answer will become 45,000. Okay. Mr. Nkosi Masereka decided to give 5% of what he had remaining to the poor in Deben. Calculate the amount of money he has remaining after this kind gesture. Okay, after giving out to the poor, how much does he remain with? Remember, he had this much. He had 2,550,450. Then he gave the children and the wife 1.5 million. So how much does he remain with? So he remains with 1,050,450. This is what he's remaining with. Now, of what he has to give away 5%. When he gives away 5%, that means he's remaining with 95%. Okay, so let's times that by, because you are looking for, calculate the amount of money he had remaining after the gesture. The gesture took 5%. Understand? So, simply meaning it's 100 minus 5, which is 95%. So we are looking for what is remaining. So we take that much. times so it's going to remain with 900,000 927 rands 50 cents. That's what it's going to remain with. All right. Question number 3, we look at the graph, storytelling. Look at the graph, which is storytelling. All right, we are saying the graph looks like that. Anyway, Amir reminding us, this the moment it goes down, it's decreasing. If it goes like this, it's increasing. So they decreased, increased, and we have a decrease. All right, let's go on and we analyze of these, which one is dependent? The price depended on the years, and the years were independent. So the price is dependent. The price is dependent. Okay. What is the minimum price of petrol over the period indicated on the graph and in which year? So minimum, the smallest, the lowest. All right. When we look at it very clearly, we see it as 4 rand, 42 for 20 cent. 4 rand 20 cent, and in which year? 2001. It's 2001. Minimum. All right. Establish the year in which petrol price was the highest. Suggest how this could affect commuters. What happens to the commuting community when the prices of petrol go up? Definitely the cost of tax, so the cost of transport increases. So we are going to say it's 2004, because they said establish the year, so it's 2004. What suggests how this could affect the commuters? That means the transport fee goes up. It's hiked or it's increased. Determine the type of relationship, proportionality, that is shown by the graph from 2014 to 2006, 2004, 2006. When you look at that, 2004, we see a decrease. We see a decrease, which simply means there is a decrease, but it's going down uniformly. All right. So this is what? There's a decrease as the years go on, and this means it's an indirect, because as the years go on, as the years are increasing, the value is getting down. Okay. Identify the dependent and the independent. We've already looked at this. The dependent, we said, is the amount or prices of petrol. Then the independent becomes the years. The years don't depend on anything. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Question number 4, it says, in 2024, a study was carried out on a group of grade 10 learners to determine how long they spent on average per day on TikTok. The table below is a summary of the data that was collected. Okay, if you ask you how many students were they, we just have to count each number here. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You see that, 15. Then, what method was used to collect the data above? This could have been a questionnaire, or you can have got it, or you could have got it from an interview. You could have got it from the interview. Is the data above discrete or continuous? We shall say it's what? It's continuous. Why do we say it's continuous? Because the data has commas. Name one other example of social media or application besides TikTok. My friend, don't forget what you have to use so much. We have it as what? WhatsApp. Any other will also work. Snapchat and among others. All right. Determine the most hour spent on TikTok. Most hour spent, like the biggest, the highest, which is 3 hours 25, 3.25 hours. You understand? So determine the model number of hours of the set, the number that appears most. We come here, we have 1.5, we have 1.5, we have another 1.5. So those 1.5, they are 3. Then we come inside and we look and we say, okay, so here the answer, it becomes 1.5 hours. One comma 5 hours. Then question number 4.6. Calculate the mean of hours. Calculate the mean of hours. Mean, what does it mean? We're going to add all, and you divide by the number of items that you have added. So here we shall add everything. We end up having 29.47 divided by how many numbers have we added? 15. The answer becomes 1.96. And this brings us to the end of our suggested answers.